What is it like to prepare a business to actually go out and ask for money?
When you ask this question, the first thing you have to think about is who are you asking money from? And that's going to completely change your approach. Do you need external capital? The vast majority of businesses that start really don't need external funding. They can self-start, bootstrap, get a small loan, friends, family, fools is the other F we always add to that list. Think of like a pizza shop, for example. They're not going to go pitch to VCs. They don't need that. If you're going to ask money from, your friends, your families, you need a lot less. You need, inspiration, motivation, an idea, some sort of a plan. These people know you, they trust you. They're a lot easier to get money from, right? You don't need so much. If you're in your Series A, Series B, of course, now you need a lot more. You'll need advisors and experts and prototypes and research and business plans and presentations. Of course, that's when the whole show comes in. But really asking yourself, who am I pitching to? Who am I going to ask money from? And oftentimes they'll tell you what they want to see before you come to pitch for them. Sure.
What are some of the fundamentals that these investors are looking for when they go to put money into a business?
If you can't trust them, right then and there, it doesn't matter, how great their pitch deck looks or how well put together their business plan looks. Doesn't matter, right? If I don't trust you, if I don't believe you're going to be the person to get what you're presenting done, I'm never going to lay my money on the table. And I think that's fair to say that many, many investors think that way. They're going to look at you and see, what the team is, what experience, what inspiration, what motivation are you bringing to the table. And if they can trust you and they believe you're the person to do it, you've checked the first box. Then they're going to start looking at, okay, well, let's take a look at your market and let's take a look at your product and your prototype and your entire strategy here. It starts with a great team.
So how do you build trust then if you're just a college student who doesn't have years of experience?
If you need external funding and you're thinking it's going to be hard to build trust, maybe jumping into, the Shark Tank with VCs is not the best approach for you. Maybe taking a step back and trying to raise $50,000 between your friends and your family members, professors maybe that have had you in class and you talk to them a lot about these things. They've seen this business idea grow. There's always grants and things like that. A lot of universities have programs where they will fund student teams to develop ideas and, they'll give them, several $1,000s to keep moving forward. Intake that money and you kind of like check off your first level of objectives. That is an important thing to show. So if you sit down at the beginning and you set out some milestones, hitting milestones builds trust. If you miss milestones, it's hard to trust you. But if you sit down, you say with $10,000 we're going to do this, and you nail it, and you have $1,000 to spare, and then you say, okay, our next milestone is this. I need 20, and you get that 20. You hit that milestone. Now you can go ask and you can show, see, I'm hitting these milestones. I'm getting these investments, hitting my milestones, making progress. That's an easy way to build trust.